left
I
because
said
they
I
had
know.
an abortion
And
with him. If anybody tells you they left the house without sleeping with him, is a lie. And I'm telling you what I know.
let me tell you, there was this little girl, the mom lives in Dubai. I have prayed some bad prayers, and God told me that all the prayers I prayed for all the girls that slept with him, that I should watch out and see what will happen to them. The only one that will be saved is the one that will come to me and tell me that she is sorry.
Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv. For the doubting Thomases, those that are skeptical, those who worship their pastors, those who believe that their apostles, their religious clerics are saints. In fact, some of them fear their pastors. They worship their pastors more than God. That is the truth. That is a reality. You heard the intro, and that intro is that of the wife of Apostle Chibuzor, Chinyere. You heard what she said at the beginning, and you're about to hear even more. For those that have been on this platform, definitely you must have heard the first stage of it, where this lady recounted how she and Apostle started this illicit, illegal relationship that ended up into pregnancy and a child. And she said that there are more that have aborted for the pastor, Apostle Chibuzor, OPM, Omega Power Ministries, and there are others. Along the audio that you'll be hearing more, the wife of the apostle said, my husband, after exposure, being pressed, after all the leak, confessed and said, the only person that I mistakenly got pregnant is one Joy. Now, the wife of the pastor said several things, said that God is going to judge those ladies, and that God is going to deal with Joy, and that she had sacrificed a lot. It's on the first part of the audio that you listen to. She said a lot of things, and you can see that she's bitter. She said she started with this man. She was one working, putting money into the ministry, putting money into the ministry, putting money into the ministry, believing in the dream, the vision, the calling of this man. But now that the man somehow feels that everything is balanced and okay, he felt that the way to continue in the power or continue in whatever he does is to get different women pregnant. I don't know. I don't really know what this is all about. I want you guys to listen to the audio and judge for yourself.
But it's still there. So you people play the dangerous game. If I take him to court, he is finished. He will go to prison because he took advantage of children he's supposed to take care of. And I will not do that. If I take him to court, everything he has, I will take all. Even the church, but I will not do that. Because I'm not that wicked. So if you are ready, if I'm going to talk with these elders, maybe I have to take that side away from me and take him away to Canada, wherever I am. If we do DNA, and that child is exactly his child. That is why I said, see the picture of that child. Let me see the child face. But you said no, no problem.
Ma'am, let me say something. Let me say something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, it was never my intentions. Neither was it my plan.
And that is why I'm telling you the truth and the fact.
No, I have heard what you said. I have heard what you said.
Because you will not tell the people, because me and you know that you will never tell the people the truth. I think you know.
It was never my intention to. Neither was it my plans to get pregnant for your husband. And I'm just happy that I have been able to tell you the truth, and
yes, and thank you for that.
I want to tell you that I'm really sorry. From my heart, I am sorry that what happened, and I think this was just me being naive, or what do I call it here? This was just me being taken advantage of, because I honestly did not have anybody to cry to. If I had my way, I would have left that house before, even without doing anything with him. God is my witness. That's who I am.
I love it. You know that there are some girls that he did that and they left. They refused to sleep with him.
No, there's never been a person. They left because they had an abortion with him. If anybody tells you they left the house without sleeping with him, it's a lie. I am telling you what I know.
Let me tell you, there was this little girl, the mom lives in Dubai. I know her. I heard that these last girls that normally go 5 in 5 into his room, that the senior sister normally send them 5 into his room. There is nothing he did not try on that girl. That girl refused. Even the day the girl left, the girl has to lie that her grandmother is sick. Even they refused to give the girl transportation because the girl refused. And when the girl left, other girls started calling the girl, congratulating her for her standing her ground.
Does she have parents?
Hmm?
The girl, does she have parents?
Does she have what?
Parents.
The mom is a single parent. The mom is in Dubai. The mom is one of these people he sent to Dubai. The girl is from Laba.
I don't know about that. I've not heard. I don't know how their situation was. I'm telling you because he started this thing. He first started this thing with Joy. Because, why do I say he started?
So all the girls that came into that house, he slept with all of them.
I wouldn't say all, but I would say 90%.
90% of them.
Yes.
Okay, my dear, I've given you a tip of their culture. Because none of your children is recognized.
Okay, ma. I've heard what you said, but at least this has to do with my child too. So
that's why I'm telling you. I asked, I said, what do you want? Now I'm giving you an option that I'm going to work with those elders. If you can hand that child, or if he will accept to, because till tomorrow he's saying that he did not have any child with anybody. That anybody that come and this. If you hear what he is saying, it's not what I'm going to say here. You understand me? Because
that he doesn't have any child with anybody.
I'm asking him, tell me the truth. How many children did you have after? He doesn't have any child. He did not sleep with anybody. That no girl can come and stand and claim that he's sleeping. Lavette, thank God you people live in, you people know him. You
know what? There's something I also need to tell you, ma'am. You might not want to take your husband to court, but someone else will.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone else will. Not me.
Who?
I won't say. Someone else will, and when this person would do, the person has like a good evidence to send him to prison.
Let's see, me and you now one.
No.
I would like to work with you.
I won't say this because I am really sorry I had anything to do with your husband. But if I ever open my mouth to say anything to him, it will work. Honestly. Because your husband has done he has done more than he could bribe. He has done more than he could bribe. If he has the mind to use money to entice children as little as 13, 14 to sleep with them, he deserves to rot in jail. Honestly, I am angry. Fine. Even if he would not claim my child, fine. I have never seen anybody die because they did not have a father. Even if my child is 2 years and 4 months, he has never been a father to him. He has never cared. He has never called to ask how he's doing, how he's faring. It's a problem getting money from him to pay his school fees. There's no problem, and he has never died. He's still here with his body structure. He's still here eating. Even if I would need to go into prostitution to feed my child, I would do it. Even if he doesn't want to be the father, he will not claim him. Fine and good, no problem.
That is why I say I'm going to work with you. Okay?
No, ma.
Did you hear me?
I will not do that, and I will not give out my child. I'm a mother. I want to raise my child. I want to have the right to raise my child. That's what I want. Your husband has asked me what I want. I told him, I do not need your money. I don't need anything from you. You are my son's father. And the least I could ask is, even if it is 200,000 per month for his upkeep.
Okay,
but he has refused. So fine. If he will not claim him, he's okay.
Let me ask you a question. You are raising him as per. Like, if they ask you who is his father, what will you tell people?
Who else? It is Apostle Chibuzor. Who else? Yes. You know what? I cannot continue protecting who is not protecting me. I am protecting his interest. I'm protecting his reputation. I'm protecting his name. But yet, what has he done? He keeps humiliating me. There's nothing that man has never said to me. If I send you my tax with him, ma'am, you would come out and take him to court. You would do the right thing.
Why not send me the chat?
You will hand over your husband, I swear.
Why not send me the chat as an evidence when he start denying?
If I should send you what?
The chat, as you said, so that I will have evidence when he start denying.
Those are things I cannot release. I will not. When the right time comes, I will, but not now.
Okay, sorry. You say now, and there was something you say. You say you will not take him to court, but somebody will.
Someone else will. Even if I don't do it, someone else will. Do you know what? Because he has slept with more than 50 girls. So many of them, he brought them all the way from hotels in Lagos. So many of them, he goes to Lagos, he goes to Abuja, he wants to have a rest. And then the next thing, he's disguising himself and he's in a hotel. He's already sleeping with girls and he's already bringing them back to the house. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I have told him. He knows it already. I have told him I don't care. I don't care about you. But what I know is that the day he ever tries, maybe I went out like this, I came back, I say I don't see my son for house. I've told him to bear it in his mind. He will be the only suspect I know. If I ever goes out and I come back without seeing my child, hi God, in heaven, he will know that. You see orphans. I am an orphan. You see orphans. You don't treat them wrongly and expect God not to do something on their head. Your husband doesn't.
Well, for those who are saying, didn't she know? Didn't she know? She said this grooming started a while ago, and eventually Apostle started the journey with her when she was like 17, 18. That is when Apostle started the journey. But I just do not understand why this woman, the wife of the apostle, I don't know why she cannot, although they said she checked her husband, she spoke to her husband and her husband denied, said it's only one person, but she realized that there are more. And from the audio that got leaked, you heard very clearly, very, very much clearly, where the lady is saying that there are more. And those women, those young ladies, not women, they are very young ladies that left the house, did not leave because of one thing or the other. They left because Apostle forced them to abort and to keep the secret, or because they got angry or they just wanted settlement or something, they decided to leave that house. It is dangerous. It is dangerous. We even heard that Apostle's sister is the one that grooms this lady. She's the one that brings this ladies or young girls to the house. You'll be wondering, what kind of house is this? Well, Apostle built a very big house. They said the house is so big. He has boys' quarters, and they said the house is so big. For those who are living inside of the house, they say it's a very big house with over 6-7 bedrooms, something like that. So Apostle has people who do cleaning, cooking, and he lives this very large life, very large lifestyle. That's what he does. Apostle has made it in ministry. He has He has a lot of cars, expensive cars. He's got money coming in. That's the truth. Apostle, somehow, I don't know what Apostle does. I have never sat down to listen to the ministration of the Apostle, but calling himself Apostle, I believe that he has the ability to see vision. He has the ability to see vision and do some prayers. And people, by faith, expecting, they get miracles. That is why people will bring so much money to him. That's why people will bring so much money to him. At this time and at this moment, the prophetic is something that is, someone that can see, someone that can prophesy. Oftentimes, they will get a lot of money coming into their pocket. So that title, Apostle, I think that is exactly what he does, because Apostle might not have branches all over the world like some other pastors do, but Apostle has been able to do good for himself. I mean, he has been able to add money into his pocket. But I just cannot put my hands on why Apostle is just busting different women, young girls, getting this one pregnant, getting that one pregnant. It's not like it's a one-time thing or two-time thing. They say it's a lifestyle. It's a way. So Apostle, rather than doing these things outside, knowing that this could lead into people that are not even happy at all and getting information about his atrocities, he decided to bring those ladies inside, so that whatever it is that he does inside of the house, nobody will know about it. Apostle just wants to, chop this, chop that, taste this. Apostle just wants to swing his bowler here and there, doing whatever it is that he wants, not caring about the consequence. But as it is right now, everything is out. Everything has been laid bare. But I know there are people on this platform, there are members of Apostle, there are fanatics of Apostle that will say, mind your business, don't talk about the men of God. It's not true. If the wife can come out to say this, it is not true. No problem. We know who you are. We know what kind of people you are. All I've seen, yes. But is it okay for a pastor, apostle, to call out the sins of other people when he's prophesying, prophesying? We don't know where they even get this prophecy from. Is it easy? Is it okay for them to talk about other people and you clap and laugh and say, wow, but when their own is called out, it's a problem? Do they have immunity? Like, no, their own sins are covered, is with God. But your own judgment, your own sin must be dealt with here. I believe we are all equal. The only difference is that one person is called for this particular thing that we are talking about. Like I said, all I've sinned. Even pastor, prophet can end up in hell. All have sinned. So I'm not surprised the apostle is doing this. I am not surprised. It's just that there are people who misquote the Bible or people who do not think properly. I'm not surprised. I'm not like thinking that apostle cannot do this or anybody. Anyone can do this thing. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update. I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.